Welcome to the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of educational stakeholders, of parents, of everyone generally. And a few weeks ago, the School Owners, or let's just say 1 month ago, the School Owners Forum upgraded to become a nationwide group with state chapters in all states. And we are excited about that. Last week, we had a state chapter meetings all across the nation, from the north to the south, to the east, to the west, from Lagos to Nasarawa, to, we had meetings in Abuja, in Ekiti, in Anambra, in Delta, so it's exciting. We're excited about that promotion. God has promoted us, God has lifted us, and we keep spreading. Now, let me quickly inform you that this meeting is titled, now we are changing, we are stopping the previous series and we are moving to a new series. And this new series is simply titled, How to Grow Your School with the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy. How to grow your school with the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy. That strategy is awesome, is wonderful. And today's meeting is titled, How to Grow Your Population with the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy. How to grow your population with the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy. I just finished my slide a few moments ago before I came online, and so I'm always very glad to share it with you. It's always an exciting time here on Saturday mornings. This is a slide, and I'm ready to share it with you. Let me just show you very quickly. If you are in class and you know anyone who is not yet in class, I'd like you to reach out on your phone, grab your phone and send them a hi. Tell them that the class has started. How to grow your school. This is it. How to grow your population. The series we have ended a series. For 9 months, we were talking about how to unlock your income growth, how to unlock, and that has been packaged into a book. For those of us who have been expecting another book, apart from the combo that consists of the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy, the Indispensable Teacher, and Thrive. So that book has been packaged. It's called, of course, Unlock, How to Unlock. It's a huge book, a compilation of all our lectures for the past 9 months. So I'm moving swiftly into a new series. And this series is just talking about this Four-Legged School Growth Strategy. I'm not going to waste time. Let me go into it very quickly. What do I mean by the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy? What do we mean? And by the way, let me just tell you that just like we had a massive day last week, Saturday, we're also having a massive day next week, Saturday. Next week, Saturday, this lecture may not hold because we're going to be talking to teachers nationwide. We're going to be talking to teachers nationwide. I should not take too much time to show you. So a couple of schools have registered, have shown their interest. The price is just as cheap as 30,000 a month for all your teachers. So let them gather in your school. We're going to be streaming live like this. It's going to be awesome. If you want the recorded version, we can give you instead if you feel your network will not allow you. But it's going to be awesome, and I would like you to just make it a date with us next week, Saturday. So let me continue in my slide that I'm trying to share with you. This is it. Okay. The class is titled How to Grow Your Population with the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy. So people have been asking us, what do you mean, David? What do you mean? What do we mean? Let me tell you something. The Four-Legged School Growth Strategy is what made us different from every other association. For the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy is what made us different from every other group. So we discovered this after a 12-year, by the grace of God, a 12-year participatory research into how schools grow, how to grow schools, how to, how to do the business of school business. All right. So that's what we have packaged, and I'm going to be sharing them with you bit by bit in the next couple of months. Don't mind me. On the other hand, I'm trying to invite everyone who is not yet in class. I'm trying to tell them that the class is on. The Four-Legged School Growth, how to grow your population with the Four-Legged School Growth Strategy. Let me go on very quickly. Point number 1 on my slide, that this strategy I'm talking about consists of over 100
school transformation strategies. We just called it a strategy, but it consists of so many other strategies, about 100 of them. Let me give you a testimony. I have so many testimonies, but usually my 1 hour is always too short for me to start talking about this person, but I can always remember the one of a particular school in Lagos that now has 4 annexes. She came to the meeting, she attended just 30 minutes of these strategies. She went back to apply them, and boom, she got an overflow in the next time, which was even a 3rd term. And she was even kind of, I don't want to take more. She had to go and build more facility to take all of this. It's always awesome, this strategy. Don't worry, you just stay with me every Saturday like this. I'm going to be sharing the strategies with you one by one. But if you want to get everything at once, just reach out for our book, our combo package. These strategies have been compiled in the 3 books, the 4-legged school growth strategy itself, the Thrive, and then the Indispensable Teacher. So it's a wonderful series that you don't want to miss. Let me continue this one. Now, there are 4 active stakeholders in the school business. I'm taking you from the scratch. I know some of you may have heard some of this before, but I'm going to be mentioning one of those strategies today, and we are going to look at it. Let me show you. In the 4-legged school growth strategy, there's a chapter that says, and I'm not always afraid. I'm not always afraid to share it with you. I can share it with you because I want you to grow your school. Let me show you something. Let me show you this. Okay. Something I want to show you right now. Okay, don't mind me. Let me show you. I will show you that in a chapter of the 4-legged school growth strategy, I wrote there that you can actually grow your population in 6 months. So there is a strategy that says 6 months population growth strategy. 6-month population growth strategy. And I'm going to be picking one of the strategies of those 6 months population growth strategy. And we're going to go into that in depth today. See, your school will grow. As long as you keep following this platform, your school will grow. Sometimes I have 1 hour, sometimes I have more time, sometimes I share nuggets on the platform. You can always grow your school. Let me show you this. So before I go back to the slides, look at it. Now, this is the 4-legged school growth strategy. And then in one of the chapters, I was saying 6 months, 6 months or something. Okay, I'm looking for it. Okay. All right, look at this 6-month population growth strategy. See, the people who have this book, I congratulate you. But don't worry. I'm going to do my best. 6 months population growth strategy, and then look at it. There are 6. I don't want you to see everything, but one of them is the community project strategy. See, I have talked about this strategy, and it works every time. It always works. So it is that one I'm going to be zeroing in this class. If you hang in there, it is that particular one I'm going to be zeroing in, just if you stay with me. So let me say how to let me show you this strategy is what we are going to be zeroing in, the community project strategy. But then let me go back to my slide. You see that there's a lot. This is the 4-legged school growth strategy. In case you are wondering, you are like, okay, where is he talking from? I talk a lot. I tell you, I talk a lot, but thank God for this strategy that we have been able to package together. Don't worry, I will not take time at all. Let me go back to the slide and see the highlight that I have highlighted in my slide. All right, I've highlighted some things in my slide that will really help us for today. Okay, all right, somebody is with me. Okay, please just stay there. Let me go into it. All right, so I'm back to the slide right now. Point number 1 that I'm trying to make is that I'm saying this strategy consists of over 100 transformational strategies. Now, there are 4 active stakeholders in the school business. I want this to always ring on your mind, and I'm going to correct a misconception. When I say there are 4 active stakeholders in the school business, I do not mean that I know some of you will be saying school owner, teacher, parent, and student. No, that is what we get it wrong. The school owner, the parent, the teachers, and the support staff. Let me tell you something. How do I put it now? Students or children are not active stakeholders in the school business. They are not. Now, the question you want to ask me is that, David, what are you saying? When you say that school children are not active stakeholders in the school business, and then who are? I know what I'm saying. The students do not enroll themselves. The children in your school, none of them walk into the school and enrolled. They didn't enroll themselves. And when it's time to pay, that's why sometimes I tell school owners not to look at students as debtors. The children are not debtors. It is their parents. If you still have debtors in your school, I believe that you should not by now, after having stayed on this platform for a while. So the point I'm making in this slide is that there are 4 active stakeholders in the school business. And so the 4-legged school growth strategy is saying that whatever you do, you must, every strategy you implement, every procedure must revolve around the 4 stakeholders in the school. For example, if I come to your school and teach your teachers, like I'm going to be doing next week, Saturday, everything I teach your teachers will work if and only if you also attend to your own part of the strategy. If I come and teach you, you come to my training or our trainings and I teach you how to grow your school. I tell you that these things I'm teaching you will not work except until you make sure that the other stakeholders in the school also get their own fair share of the knowledge being dispensed. So what the 4-legged school growth strategy is saying, in essence, let me go to the next slide, is that of course the school owner is the most significant stakeholder in the school business. You understand? The school owner is the most significant stakeholder. We understand that in the school business. But then, and why do I say so? The size of the school at inception was a function of the school owner's resources. See, let me tell you, if you are looking for how to grow your school, perhaps you are actually saying, let me start by growing myself. As somebody will say, we have been talking about this, I will talk more because we will never exhaust it. The size of the school at inception was a function of the owner's resources. It's a function of your resources. The idea you put into use from inception were a function of your exposure. Somebody's telling me something here. The idea, thank you very much. Yeah, the ideas that you put to use from inception were a function of your own exposure. Now, what am I saying? The school owner can hardly employ teachers smarter than her. When I talk about being smart, I talk about being cerebral, being savvy, front, good attitudes, and all of that. So the first, the most significant stakeholder of these 4 stakeholders that constitute the 4-legged school growth strategy, the most significant stakeholder is the school owner. I tell you, if you can grow yourself, your school will grow. Imagine if you can grow your finances, your school will grow. If you can grow your exposure, your school will grow. But you see, a lot of people would like to shy away from that. They will say it's my teachers, my parents. The kind of parent you have in school right now, the caliber of parents you have in school was a function of the kind of person you are. I tell you what, let me give an example. When I started my school, I had understood all of these strategies, and I told myself that I was not going to admit any parent that will not pay me full school fees upfront. I said, well, I'm not going to admit anyone that will not pay complete school fees upfront. And so I started school. It was in a new area, a developing area. Days were going. I didn't get enrollment because they will come and ask for the school fee. They will say, can we pay now and balance later? I said no, because I wanted to stand on my principle, my policy. And so days kept moving by and I didn't get enrollment. So I and my wife, of course, we spoke together. I said, well, you know what? Can we lower this standard? So we ended up lowering the standard. We allowed them to come in their droves. And then they said, well, we will pay. Guess what? 1 year down the line, we started struggling. We got a good number of them in the beginning. And then when they started slipping into defaulting, it became almost impossible for us to continue the business. We struggled continuously until the second year. And then after the second year, I said, that's it. I can't take this anymore. I tell you, that was what I did. And then I sent a text message to all of them. I said, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to continue the school in this environment. Of course, it was a rented apartment, and I told them I'm relocating. I even suggested to them another school that they can take their children's school to. they were so bitter because they loved the teaching and all of that. They were enjoying our services, but we are not enjoying their resources. Is that the case with many of us? It's a function of the kind of parents you have. You know what I did? It was only a strategy. And so after I saw that all of them had gone to register their children elsewhere, and then I sent another circular that, the school is continuing. I just wanted to get rid of all of those parents who are defaulting. Of course, somebody will say, how can you do that? I can't do that because I don't have another source of income. That's what I'm saying. One of the strategies under the four-legged school growth strategy is that you cannot grow a school without an extra source of income. You cannot, well, let me not say cannot, it is hard. Except especially when your school started small, like a startup. It started small. Some people's school didn't start small. They had huge investment. And that is the reason why they are going to school. They are not depending 100% on the income generated or revenue generated by the school. The four-legged school growth strategy is robust. And I'm taking one of them today. I'm talking about the community project strategy, which is one of the components of the 6 months population growth strategy that can double your population in just 6 months. I'm going to show you in this class. Let me continue my story. And so at the end of the day, all of those parents that were defaulting, they left thinking that I had relocated the school. And so I sent another circular that, I'm sorry, I'm back to business, but this and that are my terms and conditions. Hey, they ran back. At the end of the day, I was able to retain 50% of those people that left, but it was now a brand new school. I just asked myself, I cannot continue this way. I cannot continue my life this way, chasing. Sometimes they will even come and shout. I remember a time when a parent came to my house and shouted me down right in my house simply because I sent his children back home after 10 months. After 10 weeks. I tried. After 10 weeks, I sent them, I'm sorry, I can't take this anymore. So at the end of the day, I had a new school without debtors. And that was what changed my life. My life changed afterwards. I tell you, the kind of life you're going to live is a function of the kind of parents you have in your school. Let me say that again. The kind of life you're going to live is a function of the kind of parents you have in your school. So here is a body of knowledge that we have built over the years to help you run that race and run it successfully. So I have made my very first point in this class. I had said that there are 4 active stakeholders in the business of school: that the school owner, the parent, the teachers, and support staff. I had also clarified that students are not active stakeholders in the business. Rather, it is this support staff. I tell you, support staff, talking about cleaners, minders, drivers, janitors, those ones, they interface with the parents more than your teachers even. So if you are taking care of teachers and you don't take care of them, you are putting your school at a risk. If you are giving teachers bonuses, giving them incentives, and you don't give those ones, you are putting your school at a risk. If support staff, you are putting the of school. The reason is that it is only their parents. They are in your school because their parents choose. Even when you say that, I taught them well, that's why their parents kept bringing them. Their parents will only enroll them if they can afford the amount that you call your school fee, if they can afford the amount. Do you understand? So it's important to know that the 4 active stakeholders in the school business, that's who they are. So I'm continuing. Now, let me now go to the 4-legged school growth strategy. Summarize. In summary, what we are saying is that nothing changes if nothing changes in the mentality and attitudes of the school owner. Nothing much will change in the chances of the school. That is one. Now, this discovery is captured in our books. These are the books. You can see them there. Somebody is saying, talking to me, giving me feedback. I had a similar problem when I started my school, but I couldn't take the decision you took because I didn't have this idea. Thank God, Madam Maria. Now you have the idea. Well, I took that decision 2 years into my school. And I tell you, that is what changed my life. That contributes to the reason why I can be bold to teach this conveniently, confidently to people all across the nation and even all across the world. It will change your school. It will change your life. All right, so the four-legged school growth strategy is a combination of innovative procedures that will, listen to me, that will harness, will do what? Harness the potentials of the four active stakeholders in every school business. And that's for unusual increase and what? And transformation. But how would that happen? The four-legged journey will liberate you from stagnancy in school growth. Now, I want you to join me in this class. Join me. Now, listen to this one. Very, very important. For each strategy, you need to implement four procedures that what? Four procedures that what? That will address each stakeholder. So as I'm teaching you now, whatever you learn from what I teach you, go and adapt it and begin to write down what part of this strategy concerns. See, I do not say compulsorily you have to buy my book. But if you don't buy this book, I tell you what, you'll have been missing a huge part of what I'm teaching, because I can only try as much as I can in this class. The books are there. It costs only 20,000 and then some shipping fee to wherever you are in the nation. All right, let me tell you something. If you don't see, this is how this strategy works. Whatever you learn, when you go to a training, whatever you learn, you come to school. You now pick a sheet of paper. You say, this strategy that I was taught by this consultant, how does it address my teachers? What part of this strategy should I go and begin to teach my teachers? How does it affect my parents? Now, how does it affect my my support staff? Do you understand? Somebody says, Madam Joy says the exposure of the school owner is very key. That's Madam Joy from Cotonou. She's our coordinator right there. Thank you very much. You're following. All right, so that is what the four-legged school growth strategy is saying, actually. So then, what do we do now? Let's now go to one of those strategies, just one out of like 100. Let's pick one. I'm going to be picking them like that and just do an intro for you to go and catch up the rest in the books, The Four-Legged School Growth Strategy, The Indispensable Teacher, and Thrive. I got loads of those books here. I'm going to show you before the end of the class. After this class, I want to begin to take orders. Let me take your orders so that we're going to add them to the orders going out from tomorrow. All right, 6-month population growth strategy. Let me show you. There are 6 strategies under this 6-month population growth strategy. Somebody is saying, how do I get the book? Very easy. You can easily get the book. Somebody should let me respond to him on how she can get the book. I think you're on Facebook. Let me see if somebody is asking me also. All right, how do you get the book? That is how to get the book. All right, now, if you are in class right now, everybody in class, I want you to type something in the chat box. I want you to type, say, four-legged. Four-legged. Let somebody type four-legged. I want feedback right now. Because if you are watching on Facebook, I want you to like, comment, and share. If you are watching on YouTube, I want you to click on the subscribe button right now. I want you to click on the subscribe and type in the chat box, type four-legged. Yeah, I'm waiting. Four-legged. Let me get some feedback and encouragement before I share with you this 6-month population growth strategy. Let me show you where I found it in the four-legged school growth strategy. In the four-legged school growth strategy book, it is on page, it is on page, what page is that? It is actually chapter, I've read this book inside out. Okay. 6 months, it's on page 29. I can show you, this is it. It's on page 29. Thank you. Keep typing that. Four-legged. Everyone, type four-legged. Yeah, so that anybody who comes here, if possible, you can also tell me where you are following from. What is the name of your school? Let us know the school you represent, and let us also know which state. Let me know. So just type me something. What state are you following from? Is it Abia? Is it Imo? Is it Anambra? Is it Kaduna, Kano? Is it Lagos here? Somebody is saying, how do I get the book? Please let me respond to that. Okay, let me show you how to get the book. All right, so that we just address that once and for all. All right, I was going to show you the 6-month population growth strategy. That population growth strategy consists of, look at it. It consists of, look at what I want to show you. I'm going to show you right on the, all right. Okay. Okay, let me show you. It's on page 29. I don't want you to miss it. That is what I want to show you from my own slide. All right. Okay. Let me show you. It's on page 29 of the book for anyone who. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. I used to type in here from Ogun State. Thank you very much. I'm just giving oh, madam, thank you very much. That's my coordinator from Anambra State. It's sometimes good to have some feedback. Thank you for the work you are doing with the people in Imo State right there. All right, so I'm sharing you the page where you can find that on page 29 of the 4-legged. We're not going to read from it, but I want to show you so that you know that this is it on page 29. Look at that. Look at this. Let me show you. Look at the 6-month population growth strategy. Look at there are 6 strategies under that. I'm not going to share everything, but I'm going to zoom in on the community project strategy. And that, I want you to relax. This one alone will go your school. Even if it's only this one you can do when school resumes. As a matter of fact, the best time to start doing it is now. Thank you very much, Paragon School, Mowe. So there are 2 things you should tell me. Tell me your school, tell me your state, and then type in the chat box 4-legged. 4-legged. All right, so let me go on. I have shown you that. Now let me share the slide once again. All right, let me share you the slide once again. Okay, somebody's saying that, okay, this is how to get the books. This is how to get the books. I'm sending it to the chat box right now. And I want somebody to also pick it for me and share it on Facebook. My admin, if you're online, I'd like you to pick this. And all right, somebody's saying that there's a testimony on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to pick that. I'm going to continue without wasting time. All right, so let's go. My admin, please kindly pick that details on how to get the book and share it on Facebook. All right, so what is the 6-month population growth strategy? Number 1, it's called, okay, one of them is the community project strategy. See, this strategy contains 6 strategies, but I'm picking one of them, the community project strategy. You know, some of you are doing summer now. You are concerned with yourself and your school and yourself. See, if the school was not actually accepted in the minds of occupants in the environment, if your school was not accepted in that environment, there wouldn't have been any sales. I wanted to say sales there, if you can correct me. Now, so what you want to do under this strategy is to boost your image in the community by making them see that your primary aim is not to make money out of the community, but to add value to the community. So you want to make the people in your environment see, because you see, there's this common saying that people talk about school and they say, well, they are just collecting our money for 4 months. Every 4 months, they are collecting our money. That's what they say. But you see, you want to change that. You want to let them see you as someone not only interested in collecting money from the environment, but also interested in giving money into the environment. Somebody is saying that, how does that immediately translate to enrollment for me? Let me show you. Just follow me. You understand? Let me show you now. Now, so what you are doing is you want to boost your image in the community by making them see that your primary aim is not to make money out of the community, but to add value to the community. See, what you will generate is you will generate noise about your school. You will generate comment. Some people will give good comment. Some people will say, some people will say this. but they will start talking about your school. The more they talk about your school, whether they are enrolling or not, the better for you. Have you seen a situation where somebody is talking about your school, that you are building a bridge, a small bridge over the waterlogged area of the environment, and then somebody else is hearing it works? Then the next point is, whatever helps you to do so will make them accept you more. If it is properly handled, a free will community project that will not cost you much, you see, that will not cost the school any serious spending, will bring new customers into the school. It will create awareness about your school in the environment. It's more effective than sharing flyers. As a matter of fact, flyers don't work anymore. When you share your flyers in this kind of project, it will go a longer way than just sharing flyers without a project to attach to it. Do you understand? So how do we go about it? I'm not the kind of teacher that will teach you without telling you how. I will teach you exactly what I know, and it has been working. So my admin, have you shared that on Facebook to the people who need? Okay, people much talk about. Yeah, thank you. How do I get the books in Benin? No, okay. Let's my admin begin to please address all that. This is the details on how to get the book. Whether you are in Benin, whether you are in Owerri. I have been sharing it on YouTube. I want somebody to help me share that on Facebook. The details on how to get the book. All right, so let me continue this class very quickly. So how does the community project strategy work? How does it work? I will show you. Number one thing you will do is the school will have to scan the environment. You scan the environment and come up with the most suitable and low-cost community project. You get that? You come up with the most suitable and cost. If of course you know your pocket. I'm not saying you should begin to get a loan to do this thing. No, it's something small. The project will not be a capital project. It will not cost you much money, but it will aim at using the resources the school already has, but will be aimed at benefiting the environment and not really the school directly. For example, the project is aimed to benefit the community, not that it's benefiting you alone. Somebody says, can I just paint my school gate? No, that's not what I'm saying. Your school gate is benefiting you, but can you go and paint the estate gate? Correct. You can go to the estate gate, get an artisan to paint it again. While you are painting it, let somebody hold your banner while you are painting it. Let somebody share your flyer while you are painting it. Station your admission officer to begin to market your school to anyone who is interested. Somebody is saying they will not allow me. Of course, you will take permission from the Community Development Association, the CDA. You will have to, somebody will say, they will not permit me because you have not been attending their meetings. From today, if you are a school owner and you are just breathing into your school and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, without attending meetings of CDA, you don't even know the CDA chairman. Go and begin to form relationship with all of them. Form relationship with the chairman, with the market, the Yaloja in your area. Form a relationship with the executive of the CDA, the chairman, so that when you want to have this kind of project, you can even write a letter. You can invite the chairman of the CDA for the opening of the project. It could be a small wooden bridge across a broken gutter in your area. It could be like painting your estate gate. It could be like water, buying waste bins, putting them in several areas of your environment. Do you understand? Thank you very much, Madam Joe. Your school is Madam Joy. Your school is Crystal Schools in Cotonou. Yeah. I was saying that breathing in and breathing out. All right, so that is how the community project strategy works. But I won't let you go without reading all. Now, number 3. The project will be carried out within a day or two outside the premises of the school. So the project will be carried out within a day or two outside the premises of the school. All right, so let me continue. If you want to pick our phone contact, in case you want to pick our phone contact and get across to us, maybe after the class, The phone contact is here. Look at it. It is at the bottom left of the screen. All right, at the bottom left of the screen. That's it. That's the phone contact. They're at the bottom left. Kindly pick that contact and send us a message on WhatsApp for us to place your order. Please, it's important I receive your order today so that you can get it. We can ship it from tomorrow. Have you seen it? Pick the phone contact 00694624143. It's at the bottom left of the screen. Pick the phone contact. That is how to get the book. That is how to contact us. Thank you very much. All right. Somebody is saying, what else can I do as a community project strategy? How about employing a security guard for the community gate, for the estate gate? Your estate gate has no security. Why not take the permission? How much? How much? An extra 30,000 will not do you any harm if you have been paying hundreds of people or tens of people or dozens of people. I'm talking about something that will make the eyes of everyone be on you. All eyes will be on you. They may not know exactly where your school is, but they will know the name of your school. I am tired of this kind of marketing where you just load people into a school bus and start roaming around. It's fine. But many people will say, what are they giving me? That's awareness. This one will create it's compelling. Are you getting my point? That one is also good, singing songs and playing band. It's okay. But this one will go a longer way. Let people see you as someone who gives to the community and not just someone who is taking from the community. That's it. My admin has shared details about the book on Facebook also. Thank you very much. Let me continue this strategy. That's not the end. Now, what are you going to do? When you are carrying out the strategy, during the project, when you are carrying out the project, the school's banner and handbills and other visible forms of advert will be boldly hung boldly. I didn't complete that. It will be hung boldly at the location of the project. Let me tell you something. This project does not have to be, it doesn't have to be a capital project. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to build a complete flyover. You don't have to build a house. You have to just do something that you know is crucial. Something that is crucial, but nobody is paying attention. And I've been able to crush many objections. If you say you will not be permitted, it means you don't have a good relationship with the CDA. So the day you want to commission it, call them. They will be glad. Take pictures. Now, that's the point. That's the point. I'm going right there. Now, let me continue. Look at it. Now, when you want to do it, take pictures. Take videos. Those pictures and videos are the things you are going to share on your social media, on your WhatsApp status, on your parents' WhatsApp status, on your teacher's WhatsApp status. They will say, I love this school. People will say, I just love this school. You know why? Because they know that you are helping the community. So the school will have trained the school staff on how to exploit the curiosity. You want to exploit this curiosity of passers-by or excited individuals or possible enrollment. However, you must supervise the project. Don't let it be hijacked. Make sure there's adequate security. I'm not saying you should begin to use your students to cut grass on the street. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying also that you should use your teachers as laborers. That's not what I'm saying. They can wear your jersey. They can wear your t-shirt. But it will be like you can even cook. You can cook food and say, well, it's our community project day. You know that we always have events there. There's Children's Day. There's Party Day. There's a Cultural Day. There's a Color Day. You can now have a community project day. Somebody's getting that. All right, so let me go on before the end of the class. Before I go on, let me talk to you about something very, very, very crucial. I'd like you to listen to this because let me show you something that wants to happen on the 21st. 21st is just next week. It's just around the corner. On the 21st of August, we are training teachers nationwide. Let me show you sight and sounds of that. Let me show you some pictures so you know that schools are already registering all across the nation. I mean, yesterday, God's Purpose School in Abeokuta. I'm trying to show you this so that you know that it's awesome. It's going to be an awesome meeting. We are gathering all across the schools. Imagine a telecast that will have every teacher on SOF from the north to the south. It's going to be a robust 3.5 hours training. It's titled Lace. Lace. Let me show you. This is it. Lace. Lace is less intense. It's not 6,500 per teacher. The price is 30,000 per school. 30,000 for the whole school. What it does is that, everybody complains that teachers have bad attitude. Bad attitude. We want to work on that attitude and make them see the reason why they should support you. By the time we are done, I tell you, their minds will have been transformed. All right, so somebody said, what about community water project? Whatever it is you can do, just do it. As long, but hey, I'm coming back there. Let me finish talking about my lace. So lace is happening on Saturday, next week, Saturday by 11 a.m. That is our training for next week. You don't want to miss it. The registration was supposed to end yesterday, but we have extended it. We have extended it again until next week, Friday. So lace is for you. Listen to me. Look at this flyer for lace. No, this is flyer for lace. Your teacher. Let's train your teachers on attitudes that will help them grow the school. So maybe you want to watch a short video of how that will go down. Some of the things we're going to be talking about. I want you to watch this small excerpt on that training. It's usually very awesome. Do I have that video here? I think I should have it. I should have it. Okay. Let's see. It's not here. I would have shown you the excerpt of that class, but it's an awesome class. Very, very awesome. Very interesting. I wanted to show you some of the schools that have enrolled. Okay, this is it. This is a price. The price is 30,000. Registration will now end on Friday. No more yesterday. It's now next week, Friday. I'd like you to come on board and just let's train your teachers. If you have up to 20, 25 teachers, it will cover them. They'll be gathered in your school, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful class. Let me continue into today's class. And we are not done. We are not done with our strategy. This is the strategy, how the community project strategy works. Now, if you are able to apply this strategy, I tell you, begin to talk about you. They begin to share your news. They begin to share your story all across. People will be like, what's going on here? You understand? People will be, what school is this? What school is that? That is what they are going to be saying concerning your school. And I tell you that when it's now time for them to change their children's schools, when it's time for them to enroll their children in a certain school, as long as they are your caliber, again, caliber, you understand? As long as they are your caliber, they will consider you. See, let me ask you a question. You are in the holiday now, right? For those of us who are in the holiday, try to gauge how many inquiries you are getting. The number of inquiries you get will determine the number of actual enrollments you will have. So if you are not having inquiries, there's a problem. If you are having inquiries and they're not coming back, that's easy. I've done trainings on that. The 4-legged school growth strategy will teach you. But if you are not getting inquiries at all, then there's a problem. That is why you need to do something. See, if you are doing summer programs and you are still waiting for parents to pay before you can do anything, it's not correct. You see, you have collected money throughout the term. I'm not saying your existing parents will pay. But you see, there are some parents who are in the environment, they are not your parents yet, and they are not even considering you. But you want them to look at your side. It is those parents you want to appeal to with this community project strategy. If you can make it a termly or an annual event in your school, I tell you, everybody in your environment, I drove to a school, an environment one time, and one of the biggest schools in that environment, I asked somebody at the junction, do you know this school? They said they don't know. And then I moved again, I asked somebody else, do you know this school? They said they don't know. Even though the people I'm asking are not prospective parents, but it just shows that the school is not doing anything to create awareness. See, some people go and begin to advertise their school on radio. Let me tell you something. When you advertise your school on radio, just understand that the people who will listen to the advert and will enroll in your school must be people either of your caliber or in your area. It is fine if you have some money to spare. But this community project strategy will give substance to your presence in that place. People will talk about you, and then you can package the pictures and videos and then begin to share on social media, targeting people in your area. Is somebody following this still? Okay, I want you to still tell me where you are following from if you have not told me. I want you to say four-legged if you've not said it. And then I want you to what? Place an order. Place your order. The moment I'm done with this class, pick the phone number right now. That's it. It's at the bottom right, bottom left of the screen. Pick the phone number and chat on WhatsApp so that we're going to include your books so that you are going to continue and read up the rest of this community project strategy. I thank you for joining this class. Somebody said we are making sense. It's because we want your school to grow. Thank God. We thank God for that. All right. So next week, let me say it again. Next week, the class we are having is a 3-hour class. Hello? It's a 3-hour class. And it's going to be happening right across our schools in various locations. I believe that everybody now knows that this 4-legged school growth strategy that consists of about 100 strategies compiled in a combo package. The 4-legged, Thrive, and Indispensable is something you all need to get. But no problem. I'm going to continue to do this, exposing them to you as much as I can. We're going to continue next Saturday. Next Saturday is the big day for teachers. From 10 to 11, we can broadcast from 10 to 11. But from 11 to 2 o'clock, we're going to be talking to the teachers, and it's awesome. Any other question in the next 2 minutes before I leave? Do I have questions? Have you picked my phone number? All right. Are you placing your order right now? Okay. That's the phone contact to chat. Anyone talking to me? If you have not clicked on subscribe on YouTube, please do go ahead and do so. If you have not liked this broadcast on Facebook, or you have not shared it, I want you to begin to share it. And then I also want you to drop a comment. Thank you very much. This is the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of education stakeholders. SOF is a nationwide group with chapters all across the nation. And I'm still my humble self, David Adeniji, convener of the School Owners Forum. I want to appreciate you. Appreciate you for joining the class. I want to appreciate all those who have enrolled for next Saturday. Somebody says, sir, before you said the 300 is for 3 teachers. 30,000 is for all teachers, not 3 teachers. 30,000 naira is for all the teachers in one school, not 2 schools. All the teachers in your school. Yeah. So it's for all teachers in your school. 30,000 covers all teachers in your school for next week's training. I cannot say too much. I don't want to exceed my time. Thank you very much. I'm David Adeniji. So I'll meet you again next week. Bye for now.
Everyone knows that on SOF we have 3 textbooks, and these are the books written by David Adeniji, convener of the School Owners Forum. Talking about the 4-legged school growth strategy. That is the best book when it comes to school growth. Talking about Thrive, how to thrive with your school business in this new era, especially after the pandemic. A whole new era came to school business and you need to learn it. Thrive is a book to read. And then talking about the indispensable teacher, there is no other book that helps you manage teachers more than that. Even teachers actually are the ones who need this book too. So you need the book as a school owner. The teachers also need the book. Just
order these 3 copies. There's a combo package that is very cheap. That is the price there. You will see it, and then we're going to ship the books to you. The 4-Legged School Growth Strategy, The Indispensable Teacher, and Thrive. Get those books today. Many of us use school management software that limit us in one way or the other, because they have not been upgraded to meet present global trends. Now you need to switch to ThinkAlly. ThinkAlly is Nigeria's largest school management software. Switch to ThinkAlly. It won't take you more than hours. We will do the switch for you. So it manages all your operations, admissions, exams, timetables, e-learning, online classes. Just name it. Bulk SMS. Everything is in it. Online exams, CBT. So switch to ThinkAlly school management software today. So you can go to thinkally.net. That is thinkally.net. Go there and check the features.